I'm Kim Hartwell. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel. This is my Back to Basics postures. I've got 3 in the series. So this is your first one, which is your Chaturunga tutorial, and then you're going to have a downward facing dog and baby cobra and upward facing dog tutorial. So keep an eye out for those. Today we're going to get straight ahead with our Chaturunga Dandasana tutorial. So Chaturunga Dandasana, what on earth is that, and why does my yoga teacher keep telling me to do it? Especially if you're new to the practice, it's super tough. It's a really hard movement, and we use it all the time in our Vinyasa Yoga classes. So Vinyasa flow means Vinyasa. We do Vinyasas a lot, and Chaturunga is generally what you end up doing when you're doing a Vinyasa. So if you're one of those people that are looking around and going, oh my God, everyone knows how to do this, but I don't know what they're doing, and this is weird push-up position that I find really challenging, know that you're not alone. I see this all the time in my yoga classes, so I just wanted to break it down, bring it back to basics. This isn't about me saying you're not strong enough to do it. You will get there and will be even stronger from breaking it down, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so what your yoga teacher usually means when she says Chaturunga Dandasana, or Chaturunga, or flow through, or Vinyasa, it usually means this. So I'll show you what it means, just to clear up for you. So you've got downward facing dog. Usually you float into a plank position, elbows at 90 degrees, float over the toes, up dog, exhale back, downward facing dog. Now that seems very simple, but I promise you it's not. It's one of the hardest movements you can do in a yoga practice. Just so happens that we do it every yoga practice. But breaking it down, you are setting yourself up for way stronger arm balances. You're setting yourself up for stronger handstands. So if you can drill it properly, I promise you it's worth doing. So instead, I'll show you what I usually see in my class. So downward facing dog, very, very common. People come into plank, and then they kind of muscle through push up, because they're really hard to do anyway. And then you come down, and then you dump into your low back, upward facing dog. See how that would not be nice for your body. But we don't realize it. We feel like we're doing the best job we can, and that's totally fine. It's totally normal. But I'm just here to show you that you can build strength and eventually be able to feel strong in that position, and then in your arm balances and handstands thereafter. So actually, what's going to be better for you is coming from down dog, plank position. Put your knees on the ground. So my back is still straight. I'm still carrying a lot of that weight in the arms. So the elbows come in 90 degrees, and then you just float over into your upward facing dog. Well, even when as a trainer, even when I train people to do push-ups, I still get them to put their knees on the ground. The reason is this: if you're training with your knees on the ground, you're still working your full range of motion. So you're getting that lovely long range of motion. Even if you can't get yourself all the way down to the ground, you're still going to get much more range of motion doing this, either in your normal push-up or your Chaturanga push-up. Way more range than this or this, which is going to do funky stuff for your shoulders, and it's also not going to develop any strength in your longer push muscles. So it's going to be really much better off going longer term if you put your knees down on the ground, and you won't be there for too long. It will take you a little while to build that up, but take the ego out of it, end up much stronger off, I promise you. Come through, so you come through your Chaturanga, and then you come in to either up dog, or if that feels a lot, that can be quite a lot on the body, especially if you're new to yoga. I'm thinking about squeezing my bum. We've got much more on up dog, baby cobra coming through in the next tutorial. But for now, if that doesn't feel good, just come through to a baby cobra instead. So when you come down, you can release all the way down, and then just come into a baby cobra, just taking the pressure off your back and off your shoulders if you're slightly newer to the practice. Anyway, I hope that helps you guys. Please do let me know any questions. Happy Vinyasa-ing, keep it safe, keep it simple, and I hopefully see you back here soon. Remember to check into my other tutorials if you want a little bit of help with the back to basics. Thank you for joining in. If you'd like to please let me know any questions or any queries, and do subscribe if you find this useful. You can also find out lots more about what I do in my Instagram at Kim Hartwell,